Yes, sir. Butter biscuits. You gonna put this nigga Patrick P on goddamn DeAndre Hopkins, and that's his ass.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. Now Jones. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I know this nigga trying to look at my shit. Oh, he fast. Let me see. Oh no, JJ, you gotta... Oh shit. Hell no. Oh, all these niggas fast. Nigga, I know this nigga over here looking at my shit right now. Oh shit. I'm gonna put that cracker right there. Fucking put my nigga Buchanan right there. Yeah. I'm gonna put Joe Walker in that thing. Yeah. Free safety. Whoa, strong safety. The fuck? No, we gonna put Buda Baker. Yeah, my nigga Buda Baker don't start, bro. What the fuck type of shit? Yeah, you gotta go right there, bro. I'm gonna put you right there. Yeah, need all the fast niggas out there. Man, where the fuck this nigga at, man? About time, nigga. Goddamn.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And Ty Montgomery has it complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. And Gresham has it left side. Oh, he slipped right by him. And they get him down now before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gone! Watch it now, Barney!
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. He's going to air one out. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted.
Wow.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And they're running right through it.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Detroit! Leopard!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's got this down to the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Patriot! Patriot!
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
On 2nd down, Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. Being chased out left.
Oh!
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Yeah.
Detroit!
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Rosen to throw on third down. It's caught. Nelson.
You catch that
and he will
bitch.
have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pick up there at 22. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st down, it's Rosen. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Rosen again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
3rd and long here for Rosen. And able to find Kirk complete.
Yeah, don't worry about Nathaniel. They call me Nathaniel.
So a minute 55 to go in the first half. More from the desert after this. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Johnson on the counter. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down.
No, check, Patriot.
Rosen now off the bootleg. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Watch it now, Barney. No, check, Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Detroit.
They'll run it with Johnson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. From the gun, it's Rosen. And this is going to be incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Cardinals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a third and goal here. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. Josh Rosen taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Gun!
Now Jackson on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be a 37-yard attempt. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
And they start the second half with Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go to Johnson again. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. All right, now, look at 56.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hot.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Oh, my goodness.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
A big play that time for the Ravens. 46 yards on the ground. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The son Reddick leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now the ball comes loose. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
On plays like this,
should have been out for the game.
It's unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have
boy, you blessed right now, boy. Boy.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
Right now,
he hit his first. This one from 40 yards out. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the
still be running right now.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because you don't run any offense. defensive line.
See how they attack him here. And he'll have it
Now
past
playing with this
midfield,
nigga.
almost to the 40 before
No
being
more.
taken down. A big chunk of yardage
He
there,
gets it.
37 yards.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Caught right side, Gresham.
No trip.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Rosen will throw. And he goes down. The
Ball
Ravens able to get to him.
that ball,
That's his
goddamn.
second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Right.
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it,
You
yeah.
see what I did there?
He needs better protection, that's for sure. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mr. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be third down.
Detroit! Detroit!
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On second down, here's Jackson. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Jackson. Flushed out right, and that is incomplete. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today.
Block, run it back.
And this one a 41-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Yeah. Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
16, yeah.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Sorry for this one.
Over.
Now Rosen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Cherokee, let me out this motherfucker, man.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3.
Man, just touched that.
They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
Oh, shit.
Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down.
Shit.
And try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field.
Goodness.
But if you throw
Oh,
enough
my
curls
goodness.
and crossing
Oh,
routes
my
and underneath
goodness.
routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over
Cardinals
the top.
ain't them niggas no more.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Marcus Golden. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Nigga, you ain't running nowhere with that nigga no more.
Scramble, And now it's third down.
I like his thought
What's wrong with
process
this nigga,
and his
man?
ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds.
Yeah,
They
look
want
at-
to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Let me out
Exactly.
this shit,
That
man.
was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they take a knee.
Fuck this nigga, man.